Be Unsettled gee jou die geleentheid om vir 30 dae op 'n slag 'n entrepreneursiese swerwer in een van vele oorsee bestemmings te wees. Die mede-stigter van Be Unsettled, Jonathan Kalan, sluit nou via Skype by my aan. Hallo Jonathan.
Hey Livan, how are you?
Very well, thanks. Jonathan, tell us what's Be Unsettled all about?
Yeah, well, Unsettled runs 30-day co-working retreats designed to give working professionals sort of a different perspective on life. We bring creatives, entrepreneurs, independent workers, and people in transition from all over the world to live and work in a remote destination and share an incredible experience for a month. It's a little bit like a study abroad for grown-ups in a sense.
Sure. You're obviously an entrepreneur yourself. Where did the need for the program come about?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's safe to say that, we live in increasingly uncertain times. The world today demands constant transition, and there's no better example of this than in the way that we work, right? So we've seen the corporate structure devolve rapidly over the past 10 years. You used to work for one company for decades, that dictated where you lived in your communities. And, today you have people changing jobs more frequently than ever before. You have people working for themselves as independents, as freelancers, and you have companies that are creating more location-flexible policies to allow their employees to work remotely. And so, we noticed that this was happening more and more frequently and within our own friends and with people that we worked with, and that there's a huge opportunity to provide some of the basic services that you need to be productive,
Sure.
A co-working space, a great place to live anywhere in the world.
So often these programs get a bit of critique because they're merely aimed at tech entrepreneurs. Is this specifically aimed at tech, or do you get a range of entrepreneurs actually taking part?
Yeah, I think it is a common criticism. For us, we've had a really wide range of people with all different backgrounds and expertise. So we've had people from corporate, we've had people who are designers, we've had people who are in tech. I think the majority of people come from places where they're just looking for some kind of transition. So, we've had, somebody who is a horse breeder from the US. We've had somebody who has started their own company as an entrepreneur selling hammocks. We keep it diverse in terms of age range. So it's not just for millennials. We have people from the ages of 23 to 55 join these trips. Nationality-wise, we've had about 25 different countries represented on these trips. And profession, it's no matter what your background is, these experiences are created as a way to bring a really interesting group of people together for a month to be productive and grow.
So take me through a basic process. I'm a Joburg entrepreneur. I'm in, say, the restaurant business, and I'd like to join the program. What's the steps that I actually take?
Sure. So we have a pretty simple application process on our website. You sign up for which retreat you're most interested in. We have destinations in Bali, Barcelona, Medellin, Colombia, Buenos Aires, and Cape Town coming up. And so, you apply through our website. We have a conversation to understand, where you are in life, what you're looking for, if this experience is a great fit. And we're mostly looking for people who are really open to a shared experience, right? People who aren't just looking for a 2-week or a 4-week vacation, but are really looking for a chance to grow both personally and professionally.
So it's interesting. You chose Cape Town as a host destination. Why Cape Town and not say Joburg?
That's a tough one. I think for us, Cape Town really has everything we want to offer in a destination. It has a vibrant startup ecosystem. It has a creative scene that's growing. The nature is beautiful, whether it's the beach or the mountains. You have an amazing scene in terms of arts and culture and things to do in the evening. So in terms of a space that works for us, it's accessible, it's comfortable, it's exciting. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of great people to meet. We found it both from people in Cape Town who've invited us to come, as well as people, our customers who've been really interested in Cape Town as a destination for some time, that it just makes a lot of sense.
Sure. Have you had any successes of entrepreneurs that actually, went to a destination and came back with something? Do you have some good stories?
Yeah, so actually we had a woman join us. She's from Cape Town, and she joined us in Buenos Aires. And about 3 months after the trip, she met somebody who she really liked and wanted to work with, and I think just last week moved to Dubai to partner up with her. And so we've had a number of stories where people find business partners or collaborators. We've had people go back and quit their jobs and do something entirely different. We've had people come back and change roles within their own companies to have a more sort of location flexible role. So we find it as a transformative experience in a lot of different ways.
Jonathan, thank you so much. I'm sure your website's going to be incredibly busy. All the best.
Awesome, thank you.
Na die advertensies gesels ek en Dr. Roelof Botha oor die omstrede wysigingswetsontwerp op die Finansiële Intelligensie Sentrum. Bly ingeskakel.